Alright, so for the next type of sterilization methods, that's like permanent type of contraceptives, we'll be looking at the Essure sterilization for females. The Essure sterilization for females. So Essure sterilization for females, I think from the pictures, you should be having an idea of what it is. So what is it? It's actually a non-surgical. It's worse. When they say something is worse, we are just learning it because of the history background. Okay, it's not really in use again. So it's a non-surgical permanent birth control method for women, and it involves placing tiny coils into the fallopian tube to cause scarring and block fertilization. So the whole thing is, when you put these coils here, after a long time, scar tissues will form. Scar tissues will form. Scar tissues will form. Scar tissues will keep forming. Scar tissues will form and block the fallopian tube at the end. Okay, so it was once considered a breakthrough. Okay, but they don't use it again. All right, what used to shine before is no longer shining. So how it worked? So two small flex metal coils made up of of nickel titanium. Okay, like this metal here is made up of nickel titanium. So it's inserted via a hysteroscope through the vagina, okay, and the cervix into the uterus, like through the vagina down here, okay, down to the fallopian tubes. All right, so coils are placed at the opening of each fallopian tube. So over 3 months, scar tissues will form and it will block the fallopian tubes. So of course the sperm is not strong to go through a wall. Okay, so no incisions, okay, no surgical scars. Confirmation test, so a salpingogram was done after 3 months just to confirm that scars tissues are formed. Okay, so benefits: minimal invasive, there's no issues with hormones, so the woman's menstrual periods is not being messed up with and all of that. So it's very efficient. Okay, so 99.83 will be successful. All right, so there will be no issues, okay, of you having pregnancies after that is done. Okay, so controversies and discontinuation. What made healthcare providers to actually stop using the Essure method? So it caused a lot of chronic pain, bleeding, allergic reactions, device migration or perforation. Yes, the device could just perforate. Can you see the pointed ends is having? It could just puncture a place. Okay, so some women required a surgical removal later on. Okay, so FDA action. Bayer stopped selling Essure in the US on December 2018. All unused devices were recalled by the end of 2019. The FDA continues to monitor long-term safety outcomes, right? So this is out of the market, but as medical students, you actually learn what is in the market and also what is out of the market, so that we get to appreciate.